Now at stage 3, a group date, Chris is dying to know if that spark is still there.
Oh, wow. Oh. You don't get that view every day. Oh, my God.
It's amazing.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah. So I want to ask this.
Yes.
How come you applied to my profile on the website?
I thought you looked just like a really nice, genuine bloke. And where I'm from, like in my opinion, I don't think there's that many, guys and stuff. And so I thought, nah, you got to do something different. What you're doing is not working. So let's just put yourself out there and apply. And
talking to Kimberly, we could talk about anything and still have a good time. Really click with Kimberly.
So it seems Chris is sailing along in the love department. Chris and Kim are alone for the first time, and they're loving it.
I think we've figured that out, that we want to be together. I've never been as open as much as I have with anyone else except for Kim in the short time that I've known her. So, yeah, it has been overwhelming, but wouldn't change a thing.
With bags under them. Yes, I am falling in love. I can't believe I've just said that. But it's nice. It's a nice feeling. He is a good kisser, actually. I think that's important. He's a good kisser. I've got a little bit of gravel rash. My nose is a little bit red.
Chris's mind is already made up. It's Kim. And tonight, he's turning on the romance.
Ready?
Yeah? Oh, wow. That looks beautiful. Yeah. Oh, it looks fantastic. My goodness. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me before. Wow.
After 10 short days, they've become closer than either thought possible.
What have you whipped up here?
But on their last night, reality is starting to creep in.
I wouldn't like to think it's a holiday romance. I'm in it for the right reasons and the long haul, so to speak. It'll be okay, and you'll come down to Geelong and visit me, so...
For sure.
And then I can come up here and...
Yeah.
See how things go?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but we just discussed what we thought the future would hold, and, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious now that we are committed to each other.
I'll miss ya.
So Jane's staying home, while Brad gives Mel a burl in the tractor.
Mel, she's a really in-depth person, which I really admire about her, and she's got a softness and a gentleness to her, which I'm really attracted to. Top speed is about 34 Ks, 35 Ks, so yeah. Alrighty, we're going to swap over and you're going to have a drive. Come on, just a little drive. It's very easy. You're going to see how easy it is, I promise you.
If Brad likes me, he's going to like me.
Alrighty, jump in the driver's seat.
I think it's through getting to know each other that, we'll be able to work out whether, we're right for each other.
Push the clutch in there. Beautiful.
It's been 4 years since Mel had a boyfriend.
Well done.
She moved overseas to be with him, so moving to the farm wouldn't be a problem.
It feels really natural to be here and it feels really homely and welcome. I like, the isolation and I like the peacefulness of it.
Well done. You've done well.
Thank
Good
you.
on you. Hope you've enjoyed your little drive.
I have. It's been excellent.
Truth is, Brad's not looking for a tractor driver. He's after a wife and soulmate. And it looks like he's finding one.
You believe in love?
Yeah, I do. I guess in a relationship I would want, an openness to that. You look like you're deep in thought. Thinker.
If I look at Jane, she's warm, genuine, sincere, and she possibly could be a good mate.
Jane recently ended a relationship with a man, but it wasn't the most important relationship in her life. That's with her son, Jaden.
Definitely, he's got to meet him. He's a big part of me. He's a major part of me, so he goes where I go.
Well, that's something I've been needing to ask you. What do you think about Jaden coming?
Good question.
hard one.
It's, yeah. I haven't really thought a lot in terms of a huge amount about it. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing you and him, spending some time together. You know, if she's the right one for me, I'll be happy to share my space and my time with Jayden. How long have you got?
I don't know, 10, I think.
Jayden won't be here for a few days, and until then, Brad seems keen to push his relationship with Jane forward.
Like, he had his arm around me and that sort of thing, but he does that with both of us, so I hadn't taken that as anything. And then, yeah, it just sort of happened.
There was a bit of time for an intimate moment, so we had a bit of a cheeky kiss, so yeah. And then that was nice, it was good. Let's see what else we can find out here.
Idea.
Brad's the first of our farmers to chance a kiss. It's a big step.
Well, to me, a kiss is the start of something. Yeah, it's, in a way, it's sort of made things a little bit more difficult, I guess, in a way, because now there's sort of feelings getting involved a lot more.
I think this might have been a chook shed or something like that.
Something like that.
What Jane doesn't know is Brad is wrestling with a secret that could ruin everything.
Nice romantic spot. I always come here quite often.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to one-on-one time with Deanna. She hasn't really come across that she really wants me as much as, you know, I could imagine like normal girls would. You think you could see yourself, you know, running around here?
Without a doubt. I've been craving one-on-one time with you. Craving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got butterflies.
So what do you reckon will come out of this for you? What do you want?
I want to be a farmer's wife.
Yeah. I hope I get invited to the wedding.
Deanna's day is about to get a whole lot better.
It just happened.
When I kissed Deanna, I got all warm and fuzzy. Will you be ringing your friends? I kissed him.
No.
Yes. Okay. After the date, yeah, it made it a lot better and she was a lot happier and yeah, I don't know where it'll go from here, but yeah, the date was probably the best thing we've done so far.
Trying to find the words to even describe it. It's completely changed everything in my head. Within 5 minutes, he said to me, you know, this is the girl that I wanted to see. And you made me cry.
You always will come second with Erin.
Yeah,
Being with Lucas.
and you will, which is, you know, not. But at the end of the day, and like this is the thing is, it takes a pretty big man to step up to that.
But don't you think, like, I had over 80 women to pick. I picked you with a 2-year-old son. Don't you think that's worth fighting for if you said?
The way that I took what Craig was saying was, you should be in there showing me how much you like me because, you know, at the end of the day, look, you know, I had 80 girls to choose from and I chose you even though you've got a kid. And to me, that was really like just a big slap in the face. It's a really sore spot with me.
Craig needs some quick thinking to save the situation.
I'd look after you as like I owned the Perez. Like, that wouldn't be a problem. I'd just treat him like my son and I'd spoil you a little bit. A lot then. Because I really like it. You're beautiful. Is that all right?
I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, it was wonderful, it was amazing, because it wasn't. It was, that part of it was kind of awkward because that's something that I had kind of decided I wasn't going to do.
I know, yeah.
Craig has no idea Erin's uncomfortable. In fact, he couldn't be happier with the way the date went.
Yeah, I'd rate today as probably my best date I've ever had, you know. Yes, I am falling in love with Erin. You don't know, I've had girlfriends since I broke up and that, but I've never felt as strongly as I have for you. And like, as soon as you come back to town, like, everyone can pick it up.
With him and I, it's not so much, oh my God, butterflies and, you know, it's a real feeling.
I'm crazy mad over you. Like, as soon as she's left and that, I think I was totally lost since she's left, eh? And just to hear your voice again, that's the go. She's mended the broken heart for sure. I couldn't ask for a better girl than Erin.
The chemistry between this love-struck pair was undeniable.
Are you going to kiss me?
Do you want me to? There we go, in bed.
But 1 month on, does Erin's heart still belong to Craig?
Oh, here's cheers. Yeah.
That girl is Deb. She's from Western Australia. John didn't pick her initially because she lives so far away.
We really got along really well at the Yarra Valley, so it was just sort of owed to myself and probably to her to sort of get to know her a bit better on the farm.
Here's cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
In one short day, John and Deb have uncovered a lot of common ground.
Yeah, you sort of work sort of hard when you have to, and then just chill out when you can.
Yeah, I think I could quite easily fall for him. I think he's a really genuine, really nice guy. One of those ones you only, I think, could meet a few special people in your life and not really even come along very often. And I think he could quite easily be one of those.
Not many people sort of talk to you. How you going?
John reminded me of the Crocodile Dundee Paul Hogan. He was actually walking through the streets saying hello to people.
How you going? So do you know anyone here? You know, if things did happen with Jodie, yeah, I'd sort of be prepared to compromise something, whether it be moving down here for 12 months or whatever. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's really big, isn't it?
It seems things are finally heading in the right direction for John and Jodie. But will they still be on track when we catch up with them in a month's time?
I honestly had no idea what the bloke had been thinking. I didn't even know whether or not he thought I was a decent chick to be able to have a beer with at the pub, like, after this whole thing ends.
Cheers, Suze.
Cheers.
I'd just like to thank you for putting up with me, I suppose, and not running away. It was nerve-wracking because it's been a long time since I've been out for dinner with a girl like this, one-on-one sort of thing, but, you know, it was so easy just to sit there and have a few wines and chat and stuff. I haven't given you much.
Yeah, you haven't. You haven't at all. But, you know, you're a bloke for a start. You're a country bloke.
It is really hard, that. I'll just tell you, you're my favourite, so I'll just leave it at that because I'm not good at saying too much more.
I don't know whether he thought he was auditioning for The Bold and the Beautiful or something, but he grabs my hand and it was, I had to try hard not to laugh because it was funny. It was very cute for him to display some sort of affection.
It's really hard to talk about this sort of stuff, you know. At the best of times. It was a bit of a weak moment, let my guard down. She didn't pull her hand away, so that was a pretty good sign.
Later that night, Susie lets Drew know exactly how she feels about him.
I think we click well. If he chooses me, I'd definitely be willing to give it a shot.
Thank you.
But she's got no idea what's coming.
I don't think he's attracted to me. Like, he hasn't gone out of his way to sort of portray that he's interested.
You must be wondering what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
I was a bit nervous at just how I was going to say it. And as I normally do with most things, I'm to the point and I don't beat around the bush. The last couple of days I think have been amazing. So far I haven't given much away as to what I feel, and there's so much that I don't know about you, but the little bit that I've seen of you and got to know of you has made me want to know more. And I hope that after this is all over that we can probably see each other again.
Wasn't expecting.
Weren't expecting that.
No, not at all. Ideally, I guess, I would have said, that's fantastic. I feel the same way about you. Yeehaw. Instead of just standing there like a stuffed monkey, just going,
It's not the reaction Gus was expecting, and he still doesn't know how Brooke feels about him.
Now, right from the start, though, you were stiff as a board, but there was a little glimpse of you that's what kept me interested. I've put my hand down and she had sort of put her hand down, but not really. But I think she's put it down enough to keep me interested, and yeah, I'm curious to see where it takes us from here.